Hey, Fantasy Goats, how are you this evening? It is the Week 17 Fantasy Football Championship reaction show. We got the league winners to go over. We got the not so league winners to go over. Right now, we are still at the very, very end of the Buffalo Bills, Philadelphia Eagles, quarter. Fourth quarter drama with 6 seconds in the Dawson Knox touchdown was just reversed. Yeah, he was a little bit short. Did anyone think for one split second that Josh Allen wasn't throwing to his tight end in that situation? And he doesn't have wide receivers, although Brandon Cooks two plays before, made a circus David Tyree type catch. It's a little eerie considering the guy calling the game knows all about that David Tyree stuff. Man, it's been a hell of a season, Goats. It really has. It's been a fantastic year. Okay, so it's 13-6, fourth and goal, and they're going for it, and Josh Allen with a little push of their own. The tush of the push. Only from Buffalo. Josh Allen to make it a respectable fantasy football game for his managers. Now with 2 touchdowns. Now the $1 million question: Are they going to go for the win? They're going to go for the throw. Or are they playing in overtime? By the way, Fantasy Goats, if you're new to the channel, just for the first time, if you've joined us before and just maybe forgot to hit that like button, or maybe have forgotten to subscribe, we would really appreciate it. I would certainly appreciate any and all likes. Please subscribe. There's no off season here at the Fantasy Goats. We got content coming all off season. Oh, yeah, they're going for 2. They're going for 2. They're down 1. They just want to go for the throw and get the hell out of there. The Bills, I like the call. I get the call. It's a slim shot that the Bills could get the division, and it's even slimmer, really slimmer, for them to get the conference. So they're gonna go on the road anyway. You might as well just go for this win right now, and then keep the team, I guess, in a position for a better seeding next week, and not play for don't bother with a tie. So you might as well just go for the win now. It's slim anyway. It's slim whether they win this or not. It's better if they were to, walk away here with a win, obviously. But they're in the playoffs. It's a matter of seeding. Let's see what Josh Allen does. Oh, they're coming after him. Josh Allen, misses Khalil Shakir with 5 seconds left. Josh Allen missed Khalil Shakir. Left side of the end zone. Overthrew him. And the Eagles will most likely walk away with this. With 5 seconds to go, I would think they're walking away with a win. Big game. What a game. What a Philadelphia Eagles. I got to remind you Fantasy Goats that a few weeks ago we started this new Thursday show. It's more it was designed to be a preview or an outlook of certain players, certain matchups, certain performances that we were looking for. We had the Philadelphia Eagles a few weeks ago where we were really checking in and paying attention to how the Eagles were going to play in that particular game, and whether or not this was going to be an identity issue, an identity crisis for the Philadelphia Eagles, and whether they were able to right that ship. And they have in the last 3 weeks, I would say. The Philadelphia Eagles have reclaimed a good identity. What's that identity? It's running the ball. It starts with Saquon Barkley. That's their identity. Then you could get open receivers from there. You could get your A.J. Brown. You can get your Dallas Goedert, and you can get the Slim Reaper from there. Yeah, this is the Philadelphia Eagles go to Orchard Park and walk away with a win, like the champions should, right? The defending champions. We can talk about where they stand in the playoffs. I believe they have a slight shot getting the number 2 seed. I think they could still get a number 2. You would certainly need the Bears to lose tonight, and I would think you would need the Bears to lose again, and then the Eagles could very very well be the number 2 seed. If not, no worse than 3. No worse than 3. How about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers losing today to the Miami Dolphins? Losing by 3 points. Let's talk about that for a second. It's a must-win game, practically, although it's not a must-win game, apparently. Nevertheless, a Miami Dolphins team that's been out of it. Baker Mayfield, who really is just spiraled out, has not played good football this season, or at least for 3/4 of a season. Oh, there's the ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and goats, the one and only, the Commissioner Rhino himself. I was just, well, of course, we were just wrapping up the Buffalo Bills.
Yep.
Good for
I lost track of time.
Good for the Eagles. On one hand, right? They played well. On the other hand, look, the play. I was just going through it. Like no one in their right mind, nobody in their right mind thought that Josh Allen wasn't throwing to his tight end right there at the goal line.
Yeah.
So of course, he absolutely threw to Dawson Knox. Dawson Knox is short. Barkley killed me, man. Barkley got hurt in this game a little bit, Chongo, baby. Barkley got hurt, no excuse. Of course, you were counting on the production out of
That's right.
Saquon.
Devontae Smith killed me too. So
Devontae Smith, that wasn't gonna be a good game for the wide receivers in this game. We spoke about that earlier, but but let's stay on course here because the Bills are going for it, right? They're gonna go for the 2 in the jugular, just like they should, because it's very slim pickings that they could get a higher seeding, and they're most definitely going on the road now. Who's he looking for? At the back of the end zone, running at the back of the end zone, number 10. Right, Khalil, you had a better shot of maybe getting Brandon Cooks again. You should have designed something maybe for.
He was open though. He was open. He just
Khalil was open.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Khalil was open. But again, it's like that's not a good word. Has that been steady all season? No, it hasn't. That has not been a good connection all season. He's been underwhelming. Again, my Saints, yes, sir, Tyler. Chris Olave, Giovanni with the triple worked like a charm. They got me over 65 points. So I mean, where do we stand? Barkley may have killed you, but where do we stand? Tingly baby, tingly goat. I don't. What does that say? I can't see what that says.
Oh, you can't see what it says?
It says 1,000.
This is 1,000 for Wandale.
Well, oh my God. Wandelius. I guess the Giants don't really matter. The Giants don't really care about drafting first, I suppose.
No, they didn't.
I told you that.
The Raiders definitely do, though. The Raiders for sure care about it.
I mean, I get. Look, I guess you want to play to win the game. So I guess all right, that fine. But at the same time, look at the team that you just dog walked. Fine, we're gonna have a fantastic offseason discussing it. We will, tingly baby, Tron Goat baby. I'm up 35.9. The undisputed. Of course he is. Of course he is. Of course the GQ goat is. With Kyron left, going against Puka for the chip. Gonna be sweating. Wouldn't you want it? You don't You don't want to walk into it without at least some sort of competition, right, Tingley, baby?
Yeah.
I guess a little sweat doesn't hurt you. But you've got Kyron to pad on top of that 35.9. Look, is Puka going to have another 45 burger?
I hope he does. I'm down. I'm down 135 with Stafford, Puka, Bijan Robinson, and Kyle Pitts going.
Is it likely that he puts up another 40 burger?
Against Atlanta, it could very well. I'd be happy if Stafford and him had the same kind of game they had against Seattle.
Yeah, see, that's where
I'm not counting on it though.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on it either. And I feel like when the Rams played the Seahawks in that type of affair and how it was like a boxing match, standing in the center of the ring, right? Back and forth, exchanging blows. That's when you've got the fireworks. With the Rams now, of course, I would expect Puka to most certainly do like a status quo of like 10 catches, 120 maybe, or maybe 10 catches for 90 with a touchdown, and that's going to be a great game for fantasy. It's just not that 40 burger.
Yeah, I do think it is a Kyron Blake game. McVay knows exactly how to play against Raheem's defense. They went against it for 4 years and watched it for a long time. I would be very confident going into it with Kyron and Blake Moore too. Both of them.
I agree. Congratulations, GQ baby. Congratulations, man. Awesome stuff. A back-to-back, a repeat. We're working on a dynasty right now. We're going to be there with you, GQ. We're working on a dynasty. My opponent Goats beating my opponent by 50. Wow. Might as well give CMC the rest of the evening off, right? No, we're not going to do that. Hot doggy goat and the Chivalry King. Start Lex Luthor or DJ Moore. Isn't there reports? Whether I'm not sure how accurate they are.
Moore's healthy. Olamide Zacharias, he's out.
But I think I just saw something that DJ Moore he's playing, he's active, but is he ill?
Yeah.
Is he not feeling well?
He's not feeling well.
He's not feeling well.
He probably has a Hershey squirts. Who knows?
So the dude in one of my leagues who's chatting in is just like talking out of his asshole, no pun intended. So he may not be feeling well. He's healthy but sick.
Mm-hmm.
I'd go with Lex Luthor. Chivalry.
I would too.
Yeah, it took 17 weeks, but it's finally going to happen, isn't it? It's going to happen tonight.
Yeah,
the Luthor game is going to happen tonight.
There was pent up Luthor burden production coming since like week 14, week 13, week 12, 13, 14. We saw that his usage was increasing. We saw that his route participation was like 46% and counting and growing. We know he's explosive. We know that Ben Johnson's creative, and we think there are going to be a lot of points in this game. Go with Lex Luthor, Chivalry Goat. Chivalry's king. Yahoo says I was Tingley, baby Tingley. I'm going to get to Tingley. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'm not going to get to Tingley. Of course I'm going to get to Tingley, but I got hot doggy dog. Tongues are the Parkinson and the tongues.
Tongue.
How did Mo Alley Cox do today?
He scored a touchdown.
Yeah. He sure did. How did what about the other clown in Miami? Darren Waller. How did he do today?
Greg Dolce scored a touchdown.
Well, okay, I was getting there. How did did Mayer score? No one scored in that game.
He had a solid game.
He had a really solid game.
Did he? Okay.
He had like 9 for 89.
That's a good game. And I'm not even joking. Without a touchdown. That's good. AJ Barner did well today. Of course, we know Trey McBride. Dalton Schultz wet the bed yesterday. My point of doing this, and the Rhino and the War Chief know it. It's totally unpredictable which one of these two could have a good fantasy day for you.
Well, especially with Parkinson going up against Davis Allen and Terrence Ferguson, one of them can be had their night tonight. I think it's going to be Terrence Ferguson this week.
And to your point, where the tight end position is unpredictable, don't pick the tight end who's in a tight end committee.
Right.
Parkinson's in a tight end committee. There's 3 tight ends who see catches on the team. I will go with Tongas.
The tight end committee.
It is.
The TEBC.
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree.
That's the shepherd's worst nightmare right there.
Yeah. I have a feeling that we're gonna need another toe tap sort of thing from Jake Tonge. But he did get one that was called out, or not called at all. They didn't review it. Hot doggy.
Except Pearsall's active in this game too.
Yep, sure is.
So that's
I must have read that wrong. I thought it said inactive. Well, I was just assuming that. Okay, Ricky Pearsall's up.
You got Slick Rick, who is dying for positive regression. And Jawan. And CMC. And Christian motherfucking McCaffrey. Tingly, baby. All right, Goats. Just again, friendly reminder. You know, this is the Week 17 Fantasy Football Championship reaction. We will be back next week. We're going to be back the following week. We're going to be here all off season for the Goats. You want to know how I really get better at fantasy football? I'm paying attention to football all year round.
Yep.
Whether it's the free agency and team needs and team, you know, what they need to do to improve, whether it's the rookies that are coming in and how teams utilize the draft and or free agency. And then it's, of course, just like evaluating and going through the previous season to decipher how to move forward. So, yeah, that's what I want to say. We're not going away anywhere. And if you're new to the channel, just like and subscribe. Right, Tingly baby? He very well could drop 50. Especially in this PPR league. Jersey. Who? Tongley? No. Who can?
Puka.
Well, I mean, he can. Of course he can. At any given time, we just saw what he did. Yes, of course he can. The question is, how often does that type of game happen back-to-back for a wide receiver?
He's been on it for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, true, and I don't know the number off the top of my head as far as Puka's touchdowns. He scored 2 touchdowns last week.
He's at 10.
Sure he might have 6 touchdowns on the season.
He has 10.
So, he has 10. Oh,
well,
shit,
he has 9 receivers and 1 rushing. Yeah,
it's his highest touchdown output. So
yeah,
far,
but
right?
Even still, like you shouldn't expect Puka to get another 2 touchdown type of day. This is not Jamar Chase. You know, like he's going to get a shit ton of yards, shit ton of catches.
Do Sean McVay and the Rams really? I don't think the game script. I don't think the game plan will really dictate that. I don't see Kirk Cousins all of a sudden doing some miraculous stuff. I don't see the Falcons doing some miraculous stuff. Although, we can't discount it. We can't rule it out. We can't rule it out. If there's anything that we're attempting to learn and uncover and discover now through 17 weeks, is this has been an upside down kind of season. It really is. It's been wonky. Been one of the wonkier ones that I've been a part of.
Big time wonky. Good Lord. We're just freaking. It's funny because it almost goes like some of the drafts I was in before the season started. It's like this is the wonkiest draft I've ever been in, with how it flowed and stuff, and kind of just carried on over the season. Just weird. Injuries, performances, just weird.
I would say performances because the injuries are always there. Performances.
A lot of underperformances. A lot.
There was a lot of underwhelming stuff. I'm going to subscribe to that.
Yeah.
But I can't. But I don't have any definitive stuff that I could sink my teeth into and then to present to you. Brave 2001, the Brave Go, choosing between Kyle Money Guy and DJ Moore. Worried that burden coming back. Caleb will go back to neglecting DJ. Plus DJ's stomach is hurting him. Yep.
Yeah, I would lean towards Manunga here. Aside from last week, the 49ers have been real susceptible against the run in the past too. Like their defense has been very good. So I do think it could end up eventually being like a shootout type of game. So I could see Manunga getting an easy score in this game.
He sees has a little bit more juice going right now than Swift does too by watching him play. So yeah, I'd go Mungai too.
It would. There's no way on God's green fantasy football planet that like Ben Johnson and the Chicago Bears aren't just going to continue to do what they've been doing and continue to do what's been working, and that is the run game. That's their run game. Everything is predicated off of their run game.
That's the best way to protect your quarterback is have a good running game.
Yeah, and they're doing it well.
Yeah, they're doing well.
And they're doing it well. Yeah.
I do want to say this really quick too for our dynasty folks out there. I know this is week 17. A lot of us are cheering. A lot of us are like, well, gotta start thinking about next year. If you can get Caleb Williams in some type of way, to my dynasty folks, go get him. I need you to understand. This is the worst he's going to be. This is the worst that Caleb is going to be. So if it takes 2 first-round picks, I feel like that is an easy trade for Caleb Williams. But
he's just getting started, huh?
Yeah.
He's just getting started. Yahoo has him at 56%. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that that's the app. And then Fantasy Pros has me at 68.9% chance to win. Now, which I don't know, but Tron Goat, if your league is synced into Fantasy Pros, I would be leaning more towards their site than I would be Yahoo's. Well, I'm going to be completely honest with you there. If your league is synced, I don't know if your league is synced, and that's where you're getting your projection from. But I would rely more on that if my league was synced. If I was going off of that stuff. London, Moore, or Burden. All the Bears questions are coming in.
Drake London.
See, I'm London too.
Yeah, Drake London. I think this is the easy Drake London, but I can understand the hang up between Moore and Burden.
I go more Burden.
Hold on a second. Hold on here.
I don't trust London. He got hurt a little bit last week. He's not 100%. And Roger McCreary's playing, so I think he's going to be on him. So I think it's going to be more of a Kyle Pitts and a little dink and dunks to Bijan Robinson than London.
That 100% could possibly be the case.
Yeah.
I just will play the biggest upside play between the three. I just think Drake London has the ability to go for 130, 2 touchdowns, 8 catches
against the Rams.
Yeah. The Rams are giving up passing yards, they're giving up points, they're giving up everything right now.
It's the secondary that's kind of Yeah, I mean, again, I said London all weekend,
and I said London, not London all week. So I'm sticking with my guns.
Yeah.
I don't trust him being.
If he does nothing, I'm okay with that too.
I know.
I'm okay with that.
I won't be if I won't be if we're telling Thomas Goat here to start London. I won't be if it's a bagel.
No. I think London. Thomas, Rams fan, but fantasy football. I'm taking Drake London over the 3.
I think we have talent and upside with Drake London.
Absolutely.
Even above Lex Luthor. DJ Moore is, again, he had a fantastic catch last week, but again, and I think it was pointed out on the show, if he didn't come down with that overtime catch for the touchdown, it's a mediocre day for DJ Moore. Up 2.22 points. It's going to be CMC and Joel Pinheiro versus Purdy and Nevis. Beavis. You're up by 2. You've got CMC and the kicker. Your opponent's got Purdy and that kicker. Oh, man. Joel Goat, baby. It's going to be close, man. That's going to be close.
I think it's going to be a shootout tonight. I really do.
That's close.
Hopefully with the Bears on the winning side of the shootout.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I don't see that either, but that's okay. That I don't. At the end of the day, when it's 0-0-0 after the fourth quarter, if the Bears win, kudos to them.
34-24 Bears.
Yeah, kudos.
I like that. And then next week the Niners will take care of Seattle, and the Browns get win the division.
Boo.
See?
Will you do another moonwalk?
No, I retired that.
You retired the moonwalk. I'll come up with another one.
Why don't you do something? Huh?
What would you like me to do?
Do a handstand.
Come up with something. Do a handstand?
I wish we could have saw the backflip you did when Brees scored that touchdown today.
Yeah, huh?
I was sleeping during that shit.
I mean, I was glad to know. I was happy to see that he's alive. He is alive.
I heard it. Actually.
Yeah.
And I didn't bother. I mean, it's just that's fitting. Mm-hmm. For weeks, we have nothing out of this man. For weeks, and we continuously got into questions regarding Brees Hall. Start, sit, start, sit, start. and based on his last 4 performances, last 2 performances, no one in their right mind could actually say, yeah, we trust Brees Hall in this situation. Yeah, fantastic. He was auditioning for the Chiefs with that run.
You don't think they extend him?
I don't think he wants to be extended.
I wouldn't want to be extended.
Neither.
They might. They might try. Yeah. I mean, I don't. To be honest with you, I don't trust any of it. I don't trust anything that this organization is going to attempt to do moving forward.
The label. I agree. They should try throwing the ball more to Devontae Smith.
The mismanaging of is just unlike anything else that I could possibly fathom. Eagles play calling was bullshit in the second half.
I think they had 20. I think he had maybe 20, 25 total yards of offense. Couldn't get the ball to Smith. Couldn't do shit, man. They stuffed Barkley, which I needed that in my championship game, but I also needed Devontae Smith to do decently.
Devontae Smith had a fantastic catch. I know that was just one catch, but
yeah. And
it was pouring in the second half. The Bills still held the Eagles to 13 points. Wasn't
I thought the game's be a little bit more high scoring. I figured it would be like 31-28, one of those kind of games, but
31-28. That's very high scoring in today's day. Today's game. I don't know if
those offenses can put points up like that too.
It's true. I think we expected Saquon to do better against the Buffalo Bills run defense. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Now in terms of the wide receiver play, I was not surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, my league is synced to Fantasy Pros. So I would work off of that projection. Call me crazy. I don't like Yahoo, to be honest with you. and I play on there too. And my home leagues are on there.
Who do you guys think is gonna have a better career, Cam Ward or Tyler Shaw? They both look good today.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's too early to say. I don't know, man. I'm coming around to Tyler's, halfway crooks. It's got another share look they shook. But I don't know. I think it's just too hard to tell right now. But they're both. He's really impressive, Tyler. He's really impressive, Tyler.
Yeah.
Shaw, like he really is.
They both need like solid offensive linemen, and then solid running back.
I like Cam Ward, if you recall, before he was drafted to the Titans. I liked the way he looked at Miami. It was a rough go, obviously, in the season here. I kind of feel like what organization do you trust moving forward? That would be the tiebreaker for me.
Yeah, and I don't who they bring in as a coach too.
Well, who they bring in as a coach? They already have a coach in New Orleans. So, to me, it's like I don't know. I don't think Tyler Shook has more talent than Cam Ward, but I think he's in a better spot to maybe succeed. But again, as War Chief just said, that I think that's very, very too early to tell. I mean, the Tennessee Titans can turn it around. I suppose they can. I mean, we see it done with
they have some good young offensive pieces.
We see it done with other organizations, not named the Jets. They turn it around. So I mean, I don't know, Frankie Goat, right? Frankie Goat.
The Titans are better. They have a better salary cap. They're not in salary cap hell like Saints are to turn it around a little bit faster than the Saints. Saints have some decisions to make this offseason to clear some cap space.
As in Alvin?
Yeah.
That's not
I mean, I don't know. I mean, and you were saying the organization, right? And you bring up Alvin Kamara, and I think of Cam Jordan and DeMario Davis and all those dudes.
They like the organization.
Yeah, they don't want to leave. Like, they love that place. So if it had to come down just to organization, I would say Tyler Show would be better, have a better career, because the Titans have only messed things up. The more and more they try, they mess things up. They try to get better at coach, and they fire Vrabel. They try to get better and younger at running back. They let Derrick Henry go. Like they try to do things, they get worse. So I really don't have much faith in the Titans right now.
That's what I mean. It's like I like Cam Ward. I do. I mean, I think he could be successful. I think he could be a good quarterback. But what the hell is the team going to do? They're going to make stupid picks again, or not make the right night.
They need to solidify the offensive line, give them more time. They already have good young pieces.
I'm giving them time. That's why we opened up the response by it's a little too early to tell. Yeah, we're gonna give them time. Absolutely. No, let's see them turn it around. They're in a tough division now all of a sudden, but I'm not even buying that. As crazy as that sounds, the Colts are the worst team, and the Colts are right above them as the worst team. That could easily flip. That could flip.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Frankie Goat?
Interesting as you happens in the offseason too.
157 and 94. I'm finished, and he has Puka and the Rams. Okay, that's 57 and 6. You have a very comfortable lead. Very comfortable.
Yeah.
You have a 57. You have a 63-point lead.
Yeah.
You have a 63-point lead, Frankie Goat. Well, fucking Frankie Goat.
Yeah, I think we can send the trophy your way. I think so.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Frankie Goat. Congratulations. Well, you know what? I said to myself, I wasn't going to bang on the table because then all sorts of shit happens when I start banging on things. But I just did it because Frankie's going to clinch it, baby. Trone Goat's going to clinch it. All the goats are going to clinch it. up 16.30. Finals, standard. You've got CMC. He has Kyron and Caleb. Kyron versus Caleb. Swift and Pitts. Yahoo says I have a 68% chance of winning. Hoping CMC and Kyron come through. Oh, hell yeah. You know how many Kyron managers are playing in this game? Aside from CMC. We had so many Kyron this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So much Kyron, so much CMC, so much of this Swift. These guys got you here, man. They got you here. We didn't have many Ramadres, although Ramadre had a good game against Rutgers today. We didn't have many. Bucky wet the bed again. Bucky. We'll save that for another show.
A dynasty guy's got a decision to make this offseason. I think.
But the Tampa Bay Buccaneers need to make a decision. I mean, Chris Godwin had a good game. Mike Evans had a good game.
McMillan had a good game too.
McMillan had that's your favorite.
I love
McMillan. Every time we start off, like in our imaginary depth chart in our heads, we go from Evans or Godwin or switch, and then you make sure that Jalen McMillan
too.
Jalen McMillan is
people forget about him, man.
We don't though. We don't, but especially since we have you. Yeah, well, we'll see. I focus in on what didn't happen. McMillan had a very good game. I think McMillan's in their plans. He has to be in their plans.
I think the plans are good for McMillan, Tez Johnson, and Ibuka next year.
But we started this with Bucky. That was Ben and Bucky. Carolina. Bryce Young had their only score. There was nothing out of that team.
At one point, he was 7 for 16 for 16 yards.
He ain't it.
We said it. He's Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
And then, which one's the better one?
Mr. Hyde, I believe, or Dr. Jekyll. I can't remember.
Dr. Jekyll sounds like the worst one, the bad one.
Yeah, Mr. Hyde. Yeah,
that's him, Jekyll.
But see, he'll look good for 2 weeks and then bam.
And granted, they went up against a tough team.
Yeah,
right. They did, but still, they weren't able to execute, and it was a close game until the fourth. We see how just started doing what they wanted. They held JSN in check. So if you have JSN, he did get you to this game. JSN, he did, and he still had a good game for not scoring. But yeah, JC Horn and the other DB, they did what they were supposed to do. Chuba disappeared. Rico Dowdle pretty much disappeared for fantasy. Did we answer Ray Gamer here?
Yeah.
Fucking Ray Gamer. Ray Goat. Fucking goats. Up 26 with Bijan tomorrow and London against Purdy and Puka. Whew. That's big boy. That's a big boy, yes.
That is a
Bijan.
It's a big time fight right there.
Bijan. Congrats. Good for you, AS.
Yes, make sure you have your phone on charge, and they're gonna be watching that the whole time. So
good for you. I haven't seen a lot of Bijan, but I also have to remind myself, no one's gonna ask whether or not Bijan should be Bijan is in the lineup. Bijan and London, you survived London's missed games. Brock Purdy probably won't throw 5 touchdowns again, but this is still going to set up for Brock Purdy to have a good game. And Puka this sets up for Puka to have a good game tomorrow. Yes, good.
I think Purdy comes down to earth, comes crashing down to earth tonight.
How bad? From where he was last week. How bad?
Let's say
200
yards, a touchdown, and 3 interceptions.
3 interceptions.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the Rams fan of you right there. That's the Rams fan of you.
Yeah, this Bears team is turning into the 85 Bears now.
Okay, maybe 2 interceptions.
Ain't happening.
Yeah, I do think. Now I agree. I do think he's going to have a couple turnovers.
Yeah.
The Bears defense isn't good, but they're very opportunistic. I think.
Yeah,
So 1 interception, 1 fumble, 2 interceptions, however it is, he's going to give them a couple. But I still think he gets his 265 to 300 yards and 2 to 3 touchdowns also.
Stafford and Pitts, he has CMC, Puka, and Tungus.
Tongues, what percentage chance do you have to win? You're tied. I have Stafford and Kyle Pitts. He has CMC, Puka, and Tongues.
Ooh, man, I tell you what, y'all have some serious heavyweight fights going to win championships. Stafford and Pitts and CMC. I might be leaning a little bit hard to the CMC Puka Tungus side.
And I think I'd lean more Stafford Pitts.
By that you a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, see, here's the way I'm looking at it. I mean, your quarterback is generally supposed to score more than the running back, right? They score more. Let's say Stafford throws for 3 touchdowns. Let's say possible, right? He's throwing 3 touchdowns. One of those, if at the minimum, is going to be the Puka. Minimum.
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough one, J Label Goat. Tough one, man. Tough one. If it was me, I would feel better if I had CMC with Puka and Jake Tungies. What if Stafford doesn't throw 3? What if Stafford only throws 1 or 2? I wish you nothing but the best. I wish you nothing but success, J Label Goat.
I'll give you a 52% chance to win.
52 to 48. It's going to be a close one, and anything could happen. Anything. Joe Shiesty. That's Joe Shiesty, Ray Gamer. Joe Shiesty did a 24-40 spot. I mean, look, that's a good game. You see that 24-40 J Label? I mean, like that's kind of like where Stafford should be.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Nothing too higher, nothing that drastically lower. That's where Matt Stafford should be around. Jason Myers got 10. Unfortunately, Pat's defense didn't do better than Texans' defense. Yeah, that Breece Hall probably. They were pitching a shutout for the most of the game, or a 3-point game. Yeah, the Texans' defense was raw, like junkyard dogs. They were junkyard dogs. Those Texans' defense.
Bannon got hurt. That's why he only got 9 points.
Yeah, he got hurt the first.
I guess he did hurt his groin during the week in the walkthrough.
Dang, man, it's a walkthrough. Calm down.
He hurt himself. He hurt himself in practice with a groin with his walkthrough. Yeah, those Texans are fucking junkyard dogs. The Hawks are junkyard dogs too.
So Burrow got pulled from the 4th.
Remember when you asked me about when I used to watch wrestling, and I used to say, yeah, I used to watch it, like Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan. Remember the junkyard dog?
Yeah. Coco Beware, junkyard dog.
Coco Beware. Jake the Snake and Coco Beware. They were junkyard dogs, man. Texans and Seahawks. They're gonna be a tough out. Both those teams are gonna be a tough out. I don't expect either one to hit a Super Bowl, but they're gonna be a tough out. Nicholas Goat. There he is, baby. The Nicholas Goat.
Jefferson got 7 combined. Hoping CMC can do even what he did last week, but mostly just got to hope Caleb doesn't go off.
Sutton and Jefferson. So the first one I'm not surprised by. The second one, Jefferson, that we're gonna file that under the category of wonky the entire season. We're talking about. So I don't rate Gamer. Just the fact that you're in this game this week with these two guys is a testament.
Honestly.
Of the rest of your team and how you play this game. Ray Gamer. Bah!
London or Burden need upside currently projected to lose. Need answer quick, please.
It's going to be
London.
London slightly.
I'm the only one that's for Burden.
London slightly. You're going to get more targets with London. You're going to get a little more catches with London. And we better hope for the end zone for both of them. But you're not going to get the same amount of targets for Burden. I don't think. London slightly. How are we doing, guy? Oh, Nicholas Goat, baby. Nicholas Goat. Appreciate you, Nicholas Goat.
My throat's sore from yelling at the TV because they're not getting my people involved that need involved.
They laughed at you. They laughed at Tron. Man, they ain't gonna be laughing in about 24 hours. They're not gonna be laughing. 48 hours, 36 hours. My league laughed at me. Shh. Did you do that? You are a guru. You're a guru.
Tell your league about the fantasy goats. Or maybe not.
Tron. Big brain moves get you big money in your pockets. Last night when I wasn't on the show, unfortunately, about a couple guys asked me, I don't know what to do. I'm running out of time. Do I start Malik Willis over so-and-so? Absolutely, you start Malik Willis. Now I'm looking at 31 points in your fantasy championship game. There's at least 15 guys that I wanted to start over Malik Willis this week. He had a great opportunity.
Did you see the tweet that I sent to Malik Willis?
Who'd you say?
Well, I said, young man, great work. The area code for Florham Park, New Jersey is 9 something. In brackets, I'm like, if I were you, I would ignore the call. I sent that.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm showing low 100 million in cap space. It's fantastic. You know, again, it's how they spend the money. It's the talent and the right talent evaluation. And I'm not saying that it's not out of the question. I'm saying it's possible. It's absolutely possible. You know, it's going to be a reclamation type of deal, but that's what the NFL is designed for. This, by the way. They designed the NFL for the parity, not to continuously have the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Frankie Goat? Got a 20 banger from the.
Hey, I said that was a good play.
The Giants happened to probably your best call. Maybe one of your best calls all week.
That was an easy call. They're playing against freaking Geno Trash Smith. I told you at least 2 interceptions, at least 3 sacks. Freaking trash. That's
no, I'm not. I really don't want Kyler in Florham Park either.
I hope not. I don't know why.
There's really no good reason. There's no good answer. There's no real expectation. I don't want Kyler here either.
He would get eaten up in the media. The media would eat his ass up.
Malik Willis is a free agent, but like I was kind of teasing it that way because, like, look, Aaron Glenn got to see Justin Fields while they were in the same division for a little bit. That's where I was kind of going with the Malik Willis thing. But I don't want Malik Willis as a bridge. I don't know. That's the whole point. I have no freaking idea, Nicholas Goat, who the hell the Jets should draft. Sign. It's a disaster, a big time disaster. Smitty Goat. TJ Moore. It's Juwan Jennings here, Smitty Goat. Hope you got this in time.
I'm going Juwan Jennings.
Juwan Jennings. I had that Burrow, Chase Brown. Oh my Lord.
Jamar Chase, Stackaroni, and cheese. Jeez.
Tracy Vulture.
Evans bailed me off the late touchdown too. I appreciate that.
How about Tyrone? Again, playing against crap. I want us to remember that, by the way. I want us to remember that 6-8 months from now, when we're talking about our players and we're talking about how, like how their totals for 2025. Yeah, he had X amount of yards, he had X amount of touchdowns. And we get to Tyrone Tracy, I want us to remember that week 17, let's just take that away. Let's remove week 17 off of a lot of players, as a matter of fact. Junk points, junk scores. Now, for this week 17 for you, Nicholas, yes, it's a good time. Kenny Gainwell, week 17, not such a great time.
Not at all.
No, not at all.
I took the Browns in our pick 'em.
Did you really? Good for you.
How you like them apples? I sure did. I'm like, you know what? So it feels as though this is going to go down to the final week between those two teams, based on the Ravens last night. That's what it felt like to me.
Ravens they're going to sneak in, and then Tomlin's going to hear na 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 na, hey, goodbye. Him and Arthur Smith out the door.
Look at this one from Christopher. Go, hey Christopher. If you're new to the channel, please do us a favor, like and subscribe if you're still with us, man. We got content coming all freaking off season. You're down 6 with London and Pitts, the pass catchers, versus their other pass catcher. Again, 2 for 1. You would think 2 players would be able to outscore 1, but look at who the 1 is.
Yeah, I mean, I like London and Pitts over Bijan. We know that Bijan can do everything though. He's essentially a wide receiver on their team as well. But I'm going to go with London and Pitts. London and Pitts or Bijan, even down 6.
Especially Pitts.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, Ray gave my baby. Yeah, it is crazy. I also had Rice. Yeah, did good for me for a few weeks. And Sutton was good sometimes. Yeah, but Jefferson, Mecca Booker. What a draft! A draft of depth. A draft of depth. That's what that.
Yeah, so I want you to highlight this comment right here. For everyone that's with us.
Right here?
No matter, this one. This is what he was saying. Like, running back, sports, tight end, kicker was good at streaming defenses all year. I was usually have one receiver do good for me at times. Rest of the team carry absolutely. But by this comment, I can tell how much work you put into this.
Yeah,
you get paid for how much work you put into your fantasy team. If you stream properly, if you're watching the Fantasy Goats, if you're doing this and doing that and doing your research, you might have some flaws in your team. But there's other people that's not going to outwork you, and it could lead you to a championship like it is happening now.
Yeah, people that play Taysom Hill in their championship games.
Oh man, I forgot about that.
I didn't play him.
You end up not playing him?
No, I benched him. I picked up Meyer.
That's solid. I mean, thank you. I mean, that's kind of what I was saying all week. Like, you see it happen all the time with Taysom Hill. He does good one week. Everyone just skyrockets him to the moon, back down to earth.
Yeah, once I came down from the hype.
I even had to, I even had to spend 5 minutes Friday night after the show, just doing a little bit of digging on Taysom, just to make sure that I wasn't losing my mind. Just a little bit of digging, just to make sure that the advice I'm giving out is sound on Taysom Hill.
Yeah.
Just had to make sure. Not to mention that game was kind of tea-leaved orchestrated, and there wasn't gonna be a carbon copy this week. But even if this was years ago, still it's just the position in general. Kyron had ball over 20 times last week, played him over Henry because of volume, and Harvey scored in the final moments of that game. Damn right he did. RJ, one of the brighter stories of the season. One of the brighter stories. All right, Goats. I want you to enjoy the Niners and the Bears. We'll be back later. We'll be back this week. Whether it's tomorrow, definitely Tuesday. We'll be back definitely Tuesday for the Week 18 for Michael B. Goat. I don't see Michael B. Goat today. Damn, Michael B. Goat. Yeah, John. I know he had Allen. He had Rico, but he didn't have to start Rico anyway. In any event, we appreciate you. We will be back next week, and we're gonna keep on going. Frankie Goat, man. Ray and Frankie Goat, man. I don't know if you heard me before. In order to just be better at this, we have to actually pay attention to it as much as we possibly can. It doesn't stop. So join us. We're here all off season.
All off season.
Frankie, we do appreciate you, though, for sure. Frankie Goat, motherfucking Frankie Goat. And Nicholas Goat. Do I want Kyler? No, I don't want no fucking Kyler playing video games. No, give me someone else.
Tua.
Oh.
Come on, Tua. The backup?
Yours look good today.
Tua's the backup. He's going to be a backup. They might as well keep him as a backup.
I cannot believe that the Buccaneers lost to the Dolphins. That team is.
Unless, no, I can't believe it either, as a matter of fact. But what I can't believe is that the Bucs still could win the division. I don't understand it.
They just have to win.
9-8, and they get a home game.
The Bucs won't, but I don't think they will be 9-8. Oh, they're 8-8 now, right?
Right.
Yep. So they need one more game next week against Carolina.
Wow, it's sad. Sad. All right, Goats, enjoy the game.
Be a difference, make difference. Go Bears.
Go third place. Go making your money back.
I don't mind the Bears. I'm a quiet closet Niner, though, but I don't mind them anymore.